Hello everyone, excuse my cold, but welcome back to the fourth and final part of my series on rediscovering vintage photography. As you can see, I have got slightly addicted now. I have bought some more films from the wonderful Analog Wonderland, so looking forward to trying those out and also introducing the new camera that I got. They also sent me another sticker, which is very good of them. So that will go on my laptop as well. But yeah, these are slightly different than the ones I had before. These are 120 films, so I'm going to need to transfer them on a reel. So I may well make a different video for those. But back to our Kodak 620. So I needed to develop, if you remember from the last video, and I have found a company called AG Photo Labs are perfectly willing to process and develop my 620 film as 120 film. Remarkably cheap, only £4 for a roll, plus postage obviously. But yeah, really top-notch service, and seems like it'll be exactly what I'm looking for. So off my film goes, and we wait and cross our fingers. So as you can see, it's come back. I have here the spool from the film that they've returned to me as requested, which is brilliant. So I shall reuse that later on. And here are the negatives. Well, I see images. That's a good sign. Yep. Okay, so as I suspected, I have lost some, but as I explained in the last video, that's purely down to my error. There's definitely images there, so let's get them scanned and see if we can see if we've got anything good. Just using a normal flatbed scanner for now. I do want to purchase a proper negative scanner, but they're a bit expensive, so we'll have to wait. So let's get this scanned in. So as you can see here, I've scanned in the negative. This tree here appears to be very overexposed, which is fair enough, and a picture of a cat there is very blurred, but this picture of myself, a self-portrait, seems to be fairly well balanced. Let's have a look at that. So I'm just going to use the marquee tool here in Photoshop to select it, and let's go up to edit, and we can copy that selection, and then if we make a new file. If you're not used to using Photoshop, you can actually see here that it'll give you the size automatically based on what's in the clipboard, what you copied to the clipboard already. So we'll make a new blank image based on that. And then we just need to edit and paste our selection back in. So there's a few ways of actually turning it from a negative into a positive. Probably the simplest, I would have thought, is to use a curves layer. If we just select this here, and what we can do, there's a presets in this option already for various processing. As you can see here, one for a color negative, obviously not for us, but useful to know for future. So I'm just going to select negative here, which is black and white, and that should invert the image, and there we go. Not the greatest of quality. There's some work that needs doing there. It's a little dark. There's some scratches and so on, but I think a lot of that adds to the character of using film. But what I can do is we can just, for the purposes of this, just touch it up a little bit. So let's lighten the image slightly and alter the contrast slightly. Let's just highlight some of the shadows here. Okay, a bit rough and ready, but as you can see, perfectly acceptable image. I'm really happy with that. So what I'll do is go on and do the rest. So here they are. Most need a bit of work. Most were overexposed, so I've literally just cropped them so far and adjusted contrast and brightness. That's all I've done. I've done no other processing, and it was really rough and ready. But all in all, I've got 9 shots out of the 16. I'm really happy for a first effort. Really pleased with how this has gone. So yeah, looking forward to trying the other films and the other cameras. So a massive thanks to both Analog Wonderland and AG Photo Labs for all their help. Links are in the description. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'd really appreciate a like and a subscribe, and hopefully see you again soon. Thanks very much.